And we're back with Today Food, but this morning it's all about one of our favorite drinks around here. That's good old-fashioned beer. If you get overwhelmed by the many, many beer options that are out there, this segment is for you. From ales to IPAs, lagers, we're going to cover it all. Sommelier and restaurant owner Vanessa Price is here to help you find your perfect brew. Let's start with Montauk, and let's get the plug in because you are opening up a new spot, a big spot out in Montauk.
Yes, a 200-seat restaurant. Yes.
Nice. So
yes.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What do we know about the Montauk beer that we're going to start with here?
So Montauk Brew Co. is actually a brewery that's right down the street from our restaurant. So we're really excited to be working with them in the restaurant. But they're actually pretty distributed widely nationally. So it was something that I wanted to sort of get out there. First, we've got two different types of ale. So you've got a Belgian white, and then we've got a pumpkin ale. A Belgian white is like the sort of thing that you want to do to sort of close out summer. It's very soft. It's very creamy.
That's nice. That's
sweet. To sort of wake the palate up at, whatever time in the morning it is.
Woo. Very sweet.
Then if you move into the pumpkin ale, which is called pumpkin ale because it's actually fermented with pumpkin in the mash, that's going to be something that's going to move you into fall. So it's going to have a little bit
I'm like,
And Montauk Brew Co. has they have an IPA, they've got seasonal stuff.
Oh yeah, tons
they've
of
got a
seasonal
lot of good
stuff. Oh yeah.
Big fan.
Me too.
This tastes like fun.
All right, let's just keep it moving.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're going to go for there.
Which one's this one?
So we've actually got two different IPAs here. The first is from Athletic Brewing. This is actually a non-alcoholic because
let's just move on to the next one.
But does it taste the same? People, I mean,
if you
let's not waste time with this.
Right? You want to go out with your friends. You want to be able to drink and not be the person that's singled out.
It tastes good.
How is
want to drink?
Hey, try one.
Yeah, from a beer drinker.
Good. My sister drinks non-alcoholic beers. I think this would be a good one to have at the house when she comes over. It tastes a lot like an IPA.
Exactly. That's
this one?
I'll never drink it again, but
the
this one's
brewery
good.
only does non-alcoholic beer, so that's really fun. So the next is this is a brewery from my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. So I had to give them a little plug. Against the Grain. This is their double IPA. So double IPA
is heavy.
Exactly. So you measure IPAs in IBU, which is International Bitterness Units. If it's under 20, that means it's not very bitter. 20 to 45 is sort of the normal range.
That means it's bitter.
Wow.
Over 45 is going to be
tastes like marijuana.
super bitter.
It does. It just does.
Alcohol in this one? Usually the double IPAs? 8%. 8%. What's the IBU on this one?
You know what? I don't actually know off the top of my head, but it's on the higher side.
I have a question for you.
So
I'm ashamed to say it.
Okay.
But I'm not really a beer drinker. And so there are a lot of everybody keeps telling me, oh, you need to try this one, or oh, you need to try that one. Do you have something for?
Yes, you're like the perfect segue into our sours. So let's move to our next table. So we've got three different sour
I don't know
beers
what
here.
you speak. I know. I'm like ashamed. I don't.
This feels like a drinking game. Like almost like we're like,
So tell me
we're gonna do this really
for
fast.
somebody like me, we don't always go to beer.
So ales, which is what we had on the first table, are top fermenting yeast.
Okay.
Lagers, which is our last table, are bottom fermenting yeast.
Okay.
Sours are actually the oldest form.
Nope.
See, there you go. Somebody
This is a little different. This is a little different.
Sours are actually the oldest form of making beer. They use wild yeast to create. See, look at that.
See, I don't mind it.
I love it.
That's an acquired taste.
So we've got
It's like you're
sour
drinking a
tart
cough
cherry.
drop.
Yeah, that's something different.
So try the Cabernet Franc or
That
try
needs
the
a cup
coriander.
of sugar.
So now
Let's move off the sours.
You like it? I'll be honest.
It's not bad.
I love
nice.
sours. Listen, to each his
Saying
own.
not bad on TV means like you hate it.
To each his own. So moving last
Y'all
couple
just skip
lagers,
this.
I
Y'all
couldn't help
like
myself. I
You
had
have
to
to, come
include.
on.
I had to do Miller High Life.
America. Let's do it.
Champagne of beers. It's always a classic.
There you go.
If you want something crisp, light, refreshing, this is definitely a way to go. I mean, it's a champagne of beers. How could I? It's also
Best bottle. Yeah.
You can
Got
find
everything.
it anywhere. It's crisp. It's refreshing. And then
How's that?
at the last, we've got a
Good.
Pilsner. So a Pilsner is basically like a lager with a little bit more oomph to
Tailgating beer.
end it.
A lager
Yeah,
with more.
tailgating, right.
A lager with more oomph.
Vanessa, we want to thank you for this.
Thank you. Cheers.
We're all
Cheers,
chug
guys.
this one. You have to
Don't
chug
worry.
this one.
Exactly. With my 411 self.
Marathon drinking game. Thanks,
All right, guys.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.